So what brought me to where I am now is I've always really wanted to get involved with art and making, stuff and taking photos. I just kind of was a little fearful of doing it. But last year during the pandemic, I really realized that, it's kind of now or never. So, that's when I really buckled down and started investing in like my camera and like my lights and working on stuff like that. And that's kind of where my inspiration for actually starting the whole process came from. So typically when I am starting this process with the setting it up, I like to make sure that the temperature of light matches the temperature of light from the other light bulbs, because that's really important with lighting, because you can have warm lighting on one side and cool lighting on the other side. So right now I'm gonna test it and see how it looks. Oh, it doesn't look bad. So typically I have a pretty strict schedule with like planning content, just because I have so many other things going on throughout the week. So during the weekends is when I kind of conceptualize an idea and I put it together and finalize the color scheme, lighting and all that. Typically by Wednesday, I have like the set pieces or the backdrop that I'm gonna use, and I either paint it or kind of mold it into how I need it to go for the shoot. And then I kind of reach out to different people. So you can help me. And Friday is the days that the days that I usually shoot the content. And I kind of spend the weekend kind of editing and kind of, putting it all together on that side. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes typically.
I mean, he knows what he wants, but if, I have an idea and I say, hey, let's move this prop over here, pose this way, do this, he's very open. He's like, yeah, let's do it. So, I take the photos, but I also give directional assistance and direction on what I think would be good and what he thinks would be good as well.
So for this particular shoot, I wanted to go for a monochromatic vibe. I tend to love that. The colors always pop. This I spray painted, and this I painted, and I already had this in my closet, so I'm just gonna tie all these in together and kind of see where it goes from there.
My favorite shoot has either been the leather one. I felt like we just kind of like touched a lot of places, like wardrobe and posing and uh makeup. So I mean, we both kind of directed it and kind of like came up with ideas. So it was both of us kind of like piggybacking off of each other.
So with my account, I really want to collaborate more. That's kind of the direction that I'm heading in. I want to collaborate more, and I want to tell more stories in my art, tell other people's stories in my art. I want to continue to, like I said, keep other people in the loop with what I'm doing and uplift them as well.